I'm here this morning with Nancy Davidson, and Nancy has been such a joy to work with in marketing her beautiful home. So I just want to ask a few questions. What were your fears in selling your home to begin with?
Well, when I first thought about selling my home, I thought one of the big problems was I didn't know what my house was worth. And so I needed to have a professional to tell me what was the price I was going to list it at. And it's a big process. This is not the first home I've sold, but it's a process to go through. And I think my main concern was getting it priced at the right price.
Very good. So what process did you use to select Tim and I as your realtors?
Well, I actually thought, I'm going to go about this. I'm going to be professional, and so I interviewed three different realtors. And one of them I felt did not have enough experience, where you had so much experience. And the other person I was interviewing was wonderful, but he was out of state. He was in Georgia. And so we kind of kept running into some roadblocks as to getting the right MLS listing, and then we had an issue with getting the photographer. The drone crashed, and so we couldn't get pictures. And so it was kind of like one thing after another that just made me realize, you know what, I think I'm not listening to the right source here. So actually, my neighbor was the one that gave me your name. And so I called, and you called back that very same day. And I believe it was the next day that you came and you met with me. So, and once we sat down, you and Tim, I felt, okay, this is my choice.
Right. What do we do differently?
Well, the thing that really sold me about you was the way that you market your properties, and that you have almost a global presence, so that you had so many different areas for clientele that you could go out of state, you could even, go out of country. And so that was really appealing to me, to be able to get the widest audience to be able to market the house.
Great. How do you feel we handle the process?
I think you handled it very well, because it took 8 days to sell my house. We had three offers in 8 days. So I don't see how that could have gone any better. And I have to say that I think the process of the photography was beautiful. The drone photography was wonderful, and being able to see the floor plan was uh, such a big selling point, because the people could then almost view it as if they had been here. So they knew exactly what they were going to get.
Yes.
That was important.
What would you say to recommend us to someone?
Well, I would say that first of all, you are very responsive. Anytime that I ever had a question or that I needed anything, you would call me right back, and I would be able to get an answer in a really quick manner. And so that was important for me. Um, and just the product itself, as I already mentioned, the photography and how you marketed it, I feel was very different from some of the other homes that I've sold.
Well, we really appreciate you working with us. It's been a pleasure. And you're gonna miss Cleveland. You're certainly gonna miss this view.
I'm going to definitely miss this view.
Thank you.
You're welcome.